Hello everyone. I said I'd do an update on the Mack. It's still running fine. Haven't had an issue with it. I've had a lot of downtime. I recently purchased my own tag and insurance, and I wasn't aware of how that works, and it's been a a learning experience, time consuming at most. So it's been down. I probably hadn't worked now in about 3 weeks. I hadn't really did anything with it, just had it parked here at the house and parked on the slab. I've been working on a car here, putting turbo in that car, and just been fooling around in the yard. Had a lot of downtime, thinking about a lot of things, but the truck's been fine. Had no issues with it. The fuel filter had been on there for 30,000 miles, and I said, dang, it's not at the top, but it was worrying me that it's been on there that long, so I just changed it. And I'm glad I did, because it was full up with gunk. But 30,000 miles on a fuel filter, that's amazing to me when I hear most guys say they can't get 10,000 out of one. The paint's peeling on the back, which is, oh boy, that thing irks me. But it comes from, I had the fenders on there, but I went to a van trailer and I had to take them off and put these back on. But the paint's peeling terribly on the back. But I mean, that's not a mechanical issue. That's just a fault on my behalf. But yeah, it's running great. Hadn't had an issue with it. Keep the oil change, which it ain't due for an oil change. The truck presently has 195,000 miles on it. They did do a recall on the mirrors as far as they're shaking and whatnot, but when I first got mine, I took them apart, put some duct tape, not duct tape, electrical tape around the housing where it slides into here, and put them back in there. They got little clips to lock them in, and that tightened mine up, firmed them up. They don't shake or rattle. They used to shake and rattle, and it bothered me, but I did that myself. And so when they called me to come in and bring mine to get them updated, I just said, well, I don't need that. I already fixed them. So they stay in place. They don't rattle when it's idling and sitting still. It's a little dirty. Like I said, it's been sitting in the yard. I hadn't done anything with it. I'm waiting to see what's going on. I left a tanker outfit, tried out the dry van division stuff, and it's not to my liking, a little bit too fast paced, but I'm working with it. So yeah, truck's fine. Hadn't had an issue, mechanical or nothing. Just do the service on it. I greased it a few weeks back, and we're waiting to figure out which way to go on work. I'm thinking about a lot of friends of mine are pulling the hot shot. I've had this truck for a while. I did pull RVs with it. I made good money with RVs, pulling with a company called Bennett out of Indiana, just pulling RVs to dealerships. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a DOT number and get the everything insurance and my rights and try it out on my dually, and then I may add this truck. But that's just wishful thinking and thinking into the future. My dad used to always say, it's a poor rat, ain't got but one hole to run in. And with this downtime, I understand what he's saying, because that's my source of revenue. But I can have two sources of revenue. So when this truck is down, I use this truck. So I had some time to reflect, and Dad, he's gone, but he sure gave me some good advice. So that's the next plan. That truck's, I've had it for a while, never drive it anymore. My wife actually drive it to work like it's a Volkswagen, and I'll get at her about that. But yeah, that's the plans for right now. The Mack's sitting down, waiting on tags. I didn't know that in order for you to get a tag for your vehicle, you have to show a company that you're working for as your safety administrator. See, this is all new to me, because when I pulled for Superior, you just give me your information, they get your tag and your insurance, and they run all that through their company. Well, they're charging twice what you would pay for insurance if you get it on your own, at least for me, because I don't have no accidents, no wrecks. So I found that they were way, I'm being way overcharged to run their tag and insurance, where I can get my own tag and insurance for half the price. And secondly, I found that their insurance wasn't even full coverage. It was junk insurance. So check with your companies, find out what coverages your company cares if you're running the company's tag and insurance. So I don't regret changing my tag and insurance. I just regret the fact that I didn't know how time consuming and what information was required to get your own tag and insurance. So that's where I'm at with that. Truck sitting down. I'm enjoying my little vacation. I've been off so long now, I might go fishing. I hadn't been fishing in 20 years. So that's it. Mack's been great. Everything's fine. And that's the only thing I really had to talk about. Oh, I bought me an old truck too. Old 76 model. It's over there. And I'm gonna fix it up one day. It runs great, drives great. Drove my little Grand National a little bit today. It's been sitting over here getting dust all over it, so I washed it and drove it. And old Trans Am is still kicking. But yeah, like I said, people, it's a learning experience getting your own tag and insurance, but it's best to do your homework and see. Because like I said, I was unaware I was paying twice for liability insurance through my company, whereas now the truck has full coverage on it. If I hit a deer or anything like that, the truck's gonna get fixed. So all the money you was paying twice for not good insurance, I don't regret doing it. I just regret the process. You know, I didn't give them the right information. I didn't know that if you went from one company to the next, you got to put that on your tag. So I'm learning, and I'll know better next time. Anyway, you guys be good and stay safe out there. Truck's still running great.